So it's been about 2 months since my big Black Friday haul, and that has given me enough time to try everything out and really accumulate my thoughts on some things. And let me tell you, my thoughts on some things have definitely changed. So I have everything in front of me right now, and I'm going to go through everything, give a more in-depth review, now that I've had that time to really play around and get to know things. But just before we do jump into it, if you have not already, like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I did film this look. How beautiful is this look? I feel so good today. I just feel pretty today, and I've needed that, you know? So I will link this look in the cards if you are interested in what I did, how I did it, all that kind of stuff. As always, everything on my face today, as well as everything that I talk about in this video, will be linked down below. It really helps me out on my channel with the affiliate links and things like that. So if you do shop using my links, thank you so much. It means the world to me. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So first I'm going to talk about my heatless hair curlers. Now, I had a ride with these, okay? I don't actually have them with me. I have no idea where they've gone. It's been 2 months, and I have used them about twice in those 2 months because I have found a brand new hair routine that works so much better for me. Now, I wish I'd have looked into like heatless hair curlers before I bought them, because in my head they were just this like fantasy. I knew I wanted some, and then I found some and I bought some. I wish I'd have looked into it. I put that heatless hair curler in, and it was so hard. It was ridiculous. I'm a side sleeper, so I just had this bump in my head that felt awful. So now I just use dressing gown little belt things in my hair, and that works so well. Obviously, I've not done it today. I'm rocking my natural straight hair today, but I wish I'd have known that I could have just saved a few pounds and used my dressing gown robe, because that's how I love it. I love my hair with those robe curls. I'm going to do a shorts tutorial on how I do it with like really long, thick hair. Like my hair is long. That will probably already be live on my channel, so definitely go and check that out if you are wondering the best way to do heatless hair curls with super long, thick hair, because I got you, babe, don't worry. But I wish I didn't buy that. I wish I'd have looked into it, because I had all the things for the robe hair curls already. I didn't need to buy anything else. So if you were looking into a heatless hair curler, I would recommend just using like a belt of something. You can use your leggings, you can use a scarf, you can use anything. So I do regret buying that. Okay, now let's jump in to the makeup, the good stuff. So Black Friday for me was all about base products. I was really running low on my base products. As you guys may know, I'm a massive project planner here on my channel, and a lot of my foundations and concealers had been used up. I was running low. So this is what this video is going to be mainly about. So let's start with my Revolution haul. So my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Foundation. I really like this foundation. It's just enough coverage and it's hydrating. I get really, really, really dry skin. Hopefully you can't see my nose too much because it is a mess right now. But this hydratinginess of a foundation is exactly what I need, especially now in the winter months. It is so cold. I opened my door this morning. There was snow on the ground. It's January, guys. It's January. It's mid-January. We should be over this by now, okay? Mother Nature, sort yourself out, please. But I absolutely love a hydrating anything. Hydrating foundation, concealer, literally anything hydrating, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take that. You guys know I'm not a whole matte person. I am okay with matte foundations sometimes, but I just don't want them to be drying. This is amazing if you do have very, very dry skin like me. Again, it is winter. My dry skin girlies, I feel you. I'm praying for you. This is amazing. And then my other Revolution foundation that I bought was an old favorite. This is the matte base. I already know I love this, and I do. I just love it so much. This is so full coverage, and it is blurring as well. It does say that it's matte, but it's not like a flat no life kind of matte. It is a beautiful matte. This is always on sale for like £3. It is amazing. If I could recommend one foundation, it would be this. This is probably my favorite foundation of all time. It is amazing. It is beautiful. I will never stop singing its praises. I love it so much. Buy this. Out of one thing that I could ever tell you to buy, it is this. So let's talk about a high-end foundation. This is my Anastasia foundation that I bought. It was 20% off at Boots, which I actually think I got scammed at Boots. I checked through the self-scanner on Black Friday. I went out in person because I thought the deals would be better in person. Boy, I was wrong. 20% off. It was so much cheaper on the Boots website. It was like 40% off on the Boots website. I checked when I got home. So if you ever think, oh, I'm gonna go out on Black Friday because the deals are going to be so good, don't. Stay at home. So that's already given me a bit of a bitter taste. But this isn't as full coverage as I thought it would be. It's definitely like a low medium coverage. And even though my skin is doing a hell of a lot better than it was, I just still want more from this. It's a nice foundation for very lightweight days. It's fine. It's nothing to write home about though. Even with the 20% off, the price is so expensive. I don't rate this at all, especially when comparing it to a £3 foundation, which is the best thing I've ever tried in my life. Literally, not even being dramatic there. Love that foundation. So comparing like a £40+ foundation to that, I'm not happy. And continuing with the not happy theme and ABH. This concealer is so thick, it is ridiculous. So today what I'm wearing is these two combined all over my face. And I think that is a really, really good way of using these because this is slightly too thin for me and this is too thick for me. So mixing them both on my face as a foundation is probably the way that I'm gonna use these two together. Oh, has this black dot been there all this time? That's nice. I just think that as a concealer under the eyes, it's way too creasy. It is so drying. It is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why this is so thick and so drying. I have heard other YouTubers say that this is really finicky as well. I'm just like disappointed with ABH. I don't know. I'm not happy with their products really, especially comparing them to Revolution, which are so cheap and known to be like bad quality. I like the Revolution ones more than the ABH, which surely shouldn't be the case. Okay, here we go. The Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Again, putting it side by side with the ABH, I just think is better. This is very, very matte, very, very crepey, very creasy. This is very hydrating. I feel like my under eyes aren't sucked of all the moisture when I use this. I'm just baffled that Revolution is sweeping ABH out of the park in every single way possible. I really would not have expected that, but here we go. This is what's happening. I will say, okay, giving this one credit, the ABH one, it's a very, very good spot concealer. If I have a spot that I need to cover or a blemish or something like that, this is very good for that, just not under the eyes. So this does have a place, but it's not here. This is less coverage, definitely, but it just feels nicer. It leaves my under eyes feeling less liney. I do have a little bit of an insecurity about my under eyes. Honestly, I have insecurities come and go all the time. So that was an insecurity like a few months ago. Now, not so much. But this is just better. It's hydrating. It's not as full coverage, like I said, but I'd rather feel comfortable than have like super full coverage, you know? So something that I have really noticed over the past few months is setting spray. I've always said I don't use setting spray. I don't really see the difference with setting spray, and I still don't, okay? My makeup, I have not set this with setting spray today. This will last me all day absolutely fine. What I have noticed though is sometimes, especially in winter, especially in really, really cold, windy days, my eyes leak so badly. I look like I'm crying. I'm out in public and people are like giving me pity stares thinking that I'm sobbing. I'm not. My eyes are just so irritated. And a lot of the time, my makeup will just come off, stream off, just look awful. But if I put this Revolution Coconut Restore Fixing Spray on, it holds everything together a lot more and my tears don't make me look like I've just been stood up at the altar, you know? So that's what I really like this for. If I'm going out and about and it is a particularly windy or cold day, I will put this on for that reason. But I feel like that's a very specific reason. I feel like that is not really applicable to everyone, but I don't know, if you have very watery eyes like me, maybe you'd like this. Maybe try a good setting spray. And that is what I've noticed with the Urban Decay one as well. Normally I just spray it around my eye area. I don't really bother with the rest of my face. But that is what I've noticed with this. So this does have a place in my collection. I'm glad that I have it. It has a purpose. And then the final thing that I'm going to talk about today is this Revolution Mocha Shine. It doesn't have the actual name of the product on it. It's something like the pout shine or the lip shine. I don't know. That's something I don't like. Obviously, being a YouTuber, I would like to know the name of the product, and there is a dog hair in here, which is nice. I do like this. This was like my gateway drug into the Tarte Maracuja lip oils. This is so beautiful. It smells like mint and it really tastes like mint as well. It gives you that plumping feel. I hate the packaging. Okay, this is like when Revolution first started packaging. This is Revolution Advent Calendar packaging. The packaging is horrific. It really is. There's no weight to it. It just feels cheap, it feels nasty, but the product itself is really nice. And I'm always willing to overlook quite naff packaging if the product is really, really good. That's just what I think. I know a lot of people don't feel that way. That's fine. That's how I feel. It is so juicy. It is such a nice color as well. I'm not wearing it today, but I just really enjoy this a lot. I've not used it too much. I also don't like that you can't roll it back down once you've rolled it up, but I know that that's like the Tarte thing. They were going for the Tarte thing, but I don't particularly like that. Maybe it's because it's such a soft formula that it's easy to like mush if you roll it up too far. I don't know. This is just my brain going wild. But as a product, I really, really do enjoy this. As I said, I will link this down below. So even though I can't remember the exact name of it right now, it will be linked down below. There are different colors of this. If you're interested in the Tarte Maracuja lip oils, I would 100% recommend trying these first. I do have both products. This is definitely more opaque than the Tarte ones. The Tarte ones are more of like a gloss sheen kind of thing. This is definitely pigmented. Like that's just one swipe there. You can tell that this is more of a pigmented lip product, but it gives a very similar vibe. So yeah, love that. It was so cheap. All the Revolution ones were so cheap. I love them. This haul has really highlighted to me that higher end products are not always the best. I actually did do a high end / luxury versus drugstore comparison video. If you didn't see that, I will link it up in the cards. It was very, very fun, very exciting to do. And even in that video, I was like, wow, I do prefer the drugstore side in a lot of things. Like, it's not worth the price difference. And that's something that I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. So let me know, now that we've had a few months to try out our Black Friday goodies, what is your favorite thing that you bought and what is your least favorite thing that you bought? I would love to know, as always, because I'm very, very nosy. You guys know me. This is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye!